If someone breaks into your house, more than likely it's going to be a guy. Let's be honest, right? I talk about the negative and the positive of males, right? Because men are more likely to commit crimes. But then you're going to call 911, and it's going to be more than likely men that show up. And if it's women that show up, you're probably not going to be as happy because you're like, oh man,
shit.
You don't want two female police officers to show up when you're in a life or death situation. You want two toxically masculine guys with beards to show up that are, have some military experience. That's what you really want to show up when your life's on the line.
Facts.
Okay. What are we? Are we gonna
go to Rumble?
All right. No. We'll. What about you? Okay. What do you think is more attractive in general, and then you can give your perspective? Introverted woman or an extroverted woman?
I think generally an introverted woman. Even my mom tells that to me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is your mom married?
Yes, she is.
Okay. What did your mom tell you about being introverted?
Well, because I've always been really because I want to be a lawyer. Yeah. I always been more
try to argue.
Kinda, but I do it kind of as a joke almost. But I'm just really outspoken. I like to say what I'm thinking. And so my mom would always tell me you need to be, because she's from Eastern Europe. People are more traditional, I would say.
Yeah.
And she would always tell me to don't argue that much and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I like the point that she made. See, with my boyfriend as well, even though I think we're 50-50%, when I'm with him, I like to be soft-spoken as well, but that's not...
Oh, no, nothing. You just... Excuse me, you guys just proved my point for me without me even trying. But go ahead, continue.
No, but it's just I just like...
So you tone down extrovertism when you're with a man that you're attracted to?
No, I can be soft-spoken with him and then go to work and, be a boss as well. It's
So but that literally proves my point. To be attractive to the man that you actually like, you tone back being extroverted.
I'm still extroverted. I'm just
you tone it back.
So I wouldn't say I still argue with him.
So you turn it off and on, basically.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the mood, I guess.
So you're proving his point.
But it's what do you mean? He's sometimes soft-spoken to me. I'm sometimes soft-spoken to him.
Wait, he's soft-spoken to you? When?
Hey, baby, what's up? What's going on? Show me that ass. Wait, what ass?
Wait, I'm confused. When is he soft-spoken to you?
Resin, man.
We both do cute jokes and stuff like that. I just don't understand.
Oh, romantically, you're saying?
Yeah, Riz, man.
Oh, they mean in general.
No, Riz,
I said, wait, what? Okay.
Okay. What about you?
Okay, so I feel like
March.
The definition of introvert and extrovert. So an extroverted person is a little more social and likes to be around people a little more. An introvert is more so just kind of to themselves. Mm-hmm. Not saying that they can't be social people, but they prefer to be more within themselves. I feel like a man who is masculine and knows what he wants in a serious relationship, he's definitely going to go for more of an introverted woman. Just because I can see this woman taking care of my kids, helping me in the house, just kind of just kind of being able to, when he lays down the law, he wants her to not come at his neck. So it's
damn, how you know that?
What do you mean?
And you're still single? Damn. No, but okay, who taught you that?
Well, those are my personal beliefs. And also, I have been in relationships myself where I have had learned from, I've at one point had the mindset that they do. And then I kind of learned over time that hey, this is what's gonna work. This is how it's going to work. So it's and also I prefer to be more feminine. I prefer to have a man who is a leader, who is masculine. I'm not just gonna date anybody. If you're not masculine enough for me and you're not leading correctly, then there's no way I'm going to be dealing with you.
So if a man you met recently, right? You actually like him, respect him.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, you say, you know what? I want to be with you. I'm going to lead you. And you can see him having those kind of, I want to say, standards or capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Would you stop OnlyFans if he asked you to? Say, you know what? I like you a lot. I want to be with you, but you need to stop OnlyFans. Would you stop?
It depends on the situation. Like, I mean, I would tell him straight up, like, what's up? And, like, if he is willing to pay my bills and is 100% in it, you know, and is able to respect each other and create those boundaries, like I said in the beginning, then, like, I don't see why I shouldn't, you know? I don't have to work, you know?
Okay.
So he would have to be a traditional man.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I prefer more traditional man. Like I don't believe in a 50-50 role because at the end of the day it's never 50-50.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you want a traditional man, do you think you're a traditional woman?
Ooh.
I believe like my mindset is traditional just because I do what I do for
But
work.
are your behaviors traditional?
Yeah, your pussy not.
Wait, what? Chris.
Her pussy's not. I'm telling you, man. She's,
Hey, man.
she's not a virgin.
I feel like so when
If
it
your
comes to
mindset is
OnlyFans,
traditional,
Yeah.
why would you
Let
choose
her-
something
let her-
non-traditional?
let her-
when it comes to
Speak, please.
OnlyFans,
Yeah.
you're just putting your sexuality out there, and like people have been sexual since day one. That's how we all been here. You know, that's
Fair.
how we all came to this world. So
Yeah.
it's like you're just doing it, and you know, you're just putting it out there a little
But
more.
wouldn't it be fair to say that the whole thing that makes a woman traditional is sexual temperance, especially, and not putting it out there, and it's to be shared with her husband or the man that she's with in his very serious romantic relationship? Isn't that a part of a traditional woman?
I would say so. I mean, I'm not saying it's not. I just feel like we live in a world right now where, you know, you have the potential to make a lot of money on OnlyFans as a woman.
Yeah.
And if your man who happens to share the same traditional values as you is like, okay, this is the world we live in. We're here, you know, we're playing to win. So why don't we just hop on OnlyFans? You know what I
Well,
mean?
My point I'm trying to make is that if you want a man to be traditional and come in and be the masculine dominant figure and a leader and take care of you financially and pay your bills and everything else like that, which is nothing wrong with that, by the way. I genuinely do think that's the way it should be. I think the woman should be sitting at home. I think that he's probably more than likely going to want a traditional woman in return.
Yeah, I mean, like
So-
if that was the case, he was paying all of my bills and taking
Yeah.
care of me and, you know, respecting me, I wouldn't be doing OnlyFans, you know? And until I find that, like, I'm still going to be doing what I'm doing. So
I understand that, but I mean, do you see what's going on with Logan Paul right now?
what's he doing?
Well, it's not so much what he's doing; it's more about
What
what his
she's
girlfriend's
doing.
done. He got engaged to a woman who is a model, and there's a bunch of pictures all over Twitter right now of the guy that he's going to box.
Dylan Dennis.
Dylan Dennis has been posting pictures of
Nina
Logan,
Idell.
yeah,
His girlfriend.
his fiance,
Fiance.
pictures with different men, nudes, etc. Photos that she took the better part of a decade ago, when she was younger, because I think she's 31 now, and all these photos are coming back to haunt her. And obviously that's terrible.
But when
Just
he
to
got
add-
engaged to when he got engaged to her, like, didn't he already, like, accept the fact that she was doing something as
He
such?
might have known a little bit,
Yeah.
but not to this extent. And I would also argue, it's 60 plus photos. So imagine 60 plus guys he now sees. Obviously, it probably wasn't all of them that she had
Yeah,
sex
she didn't
with.
hook up with all of them, yeah.
However, there's a bombshell that just dropped. I don't know if you saw this. Dylan Dennis sent Andrew Tate a private message on Twitter and told him this photo will end Logan Paul's career.
Yeah.
And kind of find out what it is. If you guys know, wink, wink, go on a certain website, you can see what he's talking about. That's all I'm going to say.
I just feel like that information has to be disclosed, you know, from the beginning.
I agree, but let's be honest here. Are you going to tell every guy your past? No.
Yeah, you're not going to tell him your body count and hey, here are the guys, you know, here's
I
all the
believe
photos I
some
have.
people
Here's the
body
lineup.
count
Like,
is like a mature-
I would argue most women are a lot more discreet with their sexual past than men are, way more. And there's a reason for that. There's literally a biological reason for why women have to exercise discretion when it comes to revealing their sexual past with men, because, you know, men tend to care about women's past, and disclosing the wrong things can, you know, make you lose a relationship. So women are, there's almost zero incentive for them to be honest about their sexual history.
Did all you have a dad in your life? Did you have a dad in your life? All of you guys?
He's still in my life.
Okay. Only you? You?
Yeah, still.
You?
Yeah.
You?
Yep.
No.
Damn, he failed you, man. I'm just kidding.
He said, what?
I said he failed there, but
Oh,
no.
her?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Is your dad a liberal too?
I love my dad. I don't know.
Wait, did
How
he?
do you?
He's okay. He's just somewhere in between. He's
Whatever.
like
you know,
middle
it's good.
Wait, where's he now?
in Norway.
Oh, far from you.
Yeah.
This guy.
I moved
All
out
right.
pretty early. We don't.
So just so you guys know, if you guys want to go ahead and get your voice heard on the show,